So, hello everybody. Welcome back to Unsheathed Gems. I got it right this time. Today, it's been a bit since I know Craig been doing the last one, but these guys had the idea of bringing the California Cobra up, and of course, as a lot of you guys know, this was probably my second known design that really, I guess. Brought Leo Espinoza out, I could say, was a California Cobra. California Cobra was crazy. The way that this one came up was because I was doing something with the rooster. I was going to use it as a backdrop. I don't really remember how it was, but I had to put it down on paper and I had to trace. And when I traced I didn't go through the fingers of the rooster's foot. But I remember it was a black rooster, and the rooster had almost like a bluish gray foot. When I traced it, and it sort of gave me that shape, and from there my mind just started going, and I sort of started designing, a blade out of the foot, and the back was sort of like the spur on the back. I don't know where it came out from, but it was just supposed to at the beginning it was just supposed to be a little swoop and back down. I didn't really think of this less than lethal that we started making afterwards. But from there, I designed it, and Mike knew a lot of people, and I remember he ran into, and I don't remember how him and Jed Lewis met, but Jed Lewis is a Japanese martial arts instructor, but he was good at what he did. I know he did a lot of hand-to-hand training and stuff. So he came out with a 12-step little booklet on how to use this for self-defense, which hit off pretty good. I don't know why it got discontinued, but it stopped. People weren't really asking for it anymore. So I remember I think Mike took it away. But this, and I'm talking back, this was back 2006, 2007 when I designed this. When Mike took it to Blade Show, I think it was going to take Innovative Knife of the Year or something like that, a Blade, but we didn't have a booth, at that time, so we had tables, and so we couldn't win. It had to be somebody that had a booth. But it was a big hit. They wrote an article in 2007. Blade magazine wrote an article explaining about the knife. I don't remember who the writer was, but I know he was into martial arts. At that time, I think I was probably the first, Hispanic to be in a knife designer, you could say, in a magazine. So for me, it was a big deal. Until this day, till today, today is still popular. People are still ordering it. The way you carry this thing is different, I guess. But a lot of people move the clip around and use it to how it fits their needs. I remember when we did this. I don't remember if it was SHOT Show or Blade Show. There's a department in California that came, and I think that was probably the biggest order of a single knife that we'd received. I think they did an order of 150 of these for all their guys. And so at that time we didn't really have a name. I don't remember what we were calling it, but California, just so for them, and then the Cobra part, that was Mike. But so we decided to call it California Cobra, and because that was the biggest order. So we had to sort of thank you guys and put their name in there. Double edge, the reason we did a double edge, it was pretty much anywhere you grab it, you're gonna cut somebody. The less than lethal, you hit somebody, back up, they don't back up, then you cut them. It was a push and slice and come back and you're still cutting. So that was the whole reason for the double edge. And then the first one that I made, I don't know if this was one of the first, but it could be one of the very first ones. What Mike liked to do back in the day was anytime I designed something or he designed something, he wanted me to make one from scratch. And I'd make it from scratch, and then he'd come back, make another one and just tweak this a little bit and bring it back. And so I'd make another one. So we'd make 2, 3, 4 sometimes. And at the end I started getting pretty good because I could sort of read what Mike wanted, and I'd probably make up 1 or 2 the most. So some, I don't know, there's some out there, and if you find them, grab them. but there's very few that went out just with regular micarta handles. And then somebody came back and told us that the micarta would absorb blood, and it was sticky, and like, you know, you couldn't wash it out, and so that's why we switched it to G10. That it could rinse them off easier. You know, back in the day, the reason I said that if you guys see one with micarta, grab it, because it's a unique, it's one of a kind. Because what Mike would do, Mike would always say, for the right price, everything's for sale. Well, sometimes I was doing it for the right price. Sometimes just like a guy's like, please, I really want it. He's like, all right, give me $200, and Mike would sell prototypes. You know, nowadays, you know, people offer me $300, $400, $500, $600 for a small knife, and I wouldn't sell it. But back in the day, you know, we wanted to just let's make some money to keep buying steel, to keep buying material, but everything was for sale. And so, if you see some out there, nowadays I wouldn't sell them. But I know Mike sold quite a few prototypes. You know, we get some that come back and they want to get them sharpened and re-sandblasted. They don't even have logos on them. That's how you know, that's how prototypes were back then. We wouldn't even do logos. We'd just take them to see what people thought. One thing too, I know you guys have been seeing this, but if you guys haven't, you know, I'm going to tell you guys again. A lot of the black rear wash, acid rain, a lot of stuff like that is going to be in the different colors. You guys may have seen some pictures, or you guys are seeing some pictures. The graphics team is they're as soon as they get them, they're putting them up. But you know, there's pretty cool colors that are coming on those blades. We took them to SHOT Show. We debuted them there. They were a big hit. So yeah, expect that. That's new. That's new and coming. You know, again, guys, follow us, share, like our stuff. Instagram, our Top Daily Grind, our regular page. Again, we're not selling on our regular website, but anything you need to know about a knife, it's there. But yeah, go follow and like our stuff. Let us know how we're doing, and let us know what you guys want to see next.